Fair Use Act, Fair Use Act. We're just critiquing this video, another episode of Healthy Discussions. So let's discuss.
In America that nobody's talking about is the epidemic of fatherlessness. Yep. It is particularly acute in the black community. 70% of black kids in the world today without a father in the home, married to the mother, up from 1965 when it was 25%.
Oh my God! Hold on, my kids. Fathers. They said 75%. Larry Elder. I like this fella. Guys, go follow Larry Elder. Go give him a big ups. Give him his flowers while he's here. 75% in the black community, right, is fatherless. So 3 out of 4 kids are raised without fathers. Now I see where the problem lies. This actually fuels feminism. This is why. Okay, single mom's in the house. She can't raise a boy to be a man, right? So she can only raise a boy to be a boy. That's the max that she could do. Or a son husband, or anything along that nature. So you're raising your boys to be soft, while you're raising your boys to be soft, while you're raising your females to be hardened or hard. So I guess that's why this independence movement is so powerful. The feminist movement is so powerful. But none of these things work with the father in the house. It only works with the father outside of the home. This is crazy. This is mind-boggling to me. Put a 9 if you grew up in a fatherless home. Put a 6 if you grew up in a home with your mom and your dad. Or put a 3 if you grew up in your grandparents' home, like most people did. Dad or mom, they was at either incarcerated or at work. Something that didn't devote their time to you, right? But let's continue.
The world today without a father in the home, married to the mother, half of Hispanic kids do. It is far and away the number one social problem facing this country. And the numbers are clear. When you're raised without a dad, you're 5 times more likely to be poor and commit crime.
Whoa.
9 times more likely to drop out of school, and 20 times more likely to end up in jail. And the left isn't talking about it because they created the problem. Our side doesn't talk about it because if you're white, you're going to be...
Let's pause it. You're most likely to go to jail if you don't have a dad. So why would you set your kids up for failure? Now I see the importance of being married. I see the importance of having a foundation and a structure. Because yeah, it might be fun and okay, I'm single, I get to do what I want. But you're running around with no structure. You have no principles and no morals. And time and life doesn't care about that. So now I see why family is the most important thing, but yet it's the thing that's not being promoted in our community, in the Latino community. It's only being promoted or glorified in certain communities. In our community, we glorify the culture, which is, to me, is BS. The culture doesn't promote anything of productivity. It's all low vibrating negativity. It doesn't propel you into the future. It doesn't create generational wealth. It actually does the total opposite. It creates a generational curses. But let's continue with this. And that's why I value, and put a 9 if you agree, I personally value family over everything. You know, and I also personally value facts over feelings. Because something might feel right? But it isn't right logically. But it feels right. For instance, unprotected sex. You might feel like, oh, I want to go out and do something. But logically, that's not right. STDs are skyrocketing. Why would you want to do that to yourself as a man and or as a woman? But notice the music that our culture listens to. It's degrading. It promotes abortion, killing, robbing, stealing, unprotected sex. It promotes the things that's problematic. So The music isn't solution-based. So how about we start creating solution-based music that doesn't promote all those things? But that's a whole nother conversation. Let's continue.
Races. If you're black, you'll be called Uncle Tom or the black face of white supremacy. But nobody's talking about it, including Donald Trump. Okay. And so, if I can get people talking about this, I will feel I've given back to my country and given back to my party.
Yes, we are
I've got a
talking
follow-up
about
question
it.
for you on that. Okay. Continue if you have other things you want to say. Just one more thing. When I was trying to make this case on Charlemagne, and of course they were not having it. Here's the deal.
We know why Charlemagne can't have it. They're being paid by certain sponsors that you cannot talk about X amount of things on your platform, or else they will cut that budget. They will cut. They will make you degrade, or make you change your promotional packages. You no longer will be visible if you don't talk about a certain thing. So that's a control. That's one thing I do like about this channel. We're not sponsored by anyone. We may do a couple of ads, but we're not sponsored by anyone. So we could talk about every and anything, rather than you putting yourself in a box just to be talking about a certain thing when you want to just wake the people up. Not even wake the people up, just bring awareness to people. Bring the information, the correct information. Do your research and send it out there, you know? And hopefully they will gravitate to it. But this is a problem that we must fix, because look at the world now. Look at our culture now. Black, Latino, look at what's going on. Whites, it's affecting everybody. I don't think this is a racial war. No. It's a capitalistic war. It's who has the money, which then creates the laws, which then you can change things. But I haven't found anyone that rightfully can change the law to benefit us all. Because if you change the law, it's going to take money out of other people's pockets. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. Mom, you have to be accountable. Ladies, you have to be accountable. Fellas, you have to be accountable to do the right thing so we can make this a better place. Or else, nothing is going to change. No matter if you're a millionaire, it won't live past your daughter or your son. We won't be able to keep it for 10 years. This is why. Because look at the problem. The problem is our family structure. Once again, the problem is our family structure. The problem is our family structure. Ladies, stop talking down upon your man. Listen to your man. Let them lead. Fellas, know how to create a vision enough that's big enough for your woman. Put her to work, because she wants to support you, but if you don't have anything to support, then she's going to do the best thing in her interest is survival mode. And we're not made to just survive. We're made to thrive. Comment, subscribe, like. Fathers, we need y'all. Moms, we need you to need the fathers so they can be there, so they won't feel like they need to run off or work hard, or there's no peace in the house because of those things. You know, I come from a household of a 2-parent household. Stepmom, dad, you know, married household. I see the side effect of it. It promotes you to want to do better, want to do well. Then I also have friends with single moms. Or I also talk to women with living in a single household. You know, but this is something that we must fix as a unit. All of us, black, white, Latino, Indian, because it's affecting us all. But it's affecting a certain group more than others. But nonetheless, it's affecting us all. Comment, subscribe, like. Another healthy discussions. Peace and love. Togetherness is better than being apart. But I tell people this too. Sometimes you have to be alone. You have to be selfless, right? Or selfish in order to be selfless, in order to help everyone else out. Fathers, we no longer need this stat. 75% of homes, we need the dads to be there. We need a mom to allow them to be there. And we don't need a court in our business. Because we all know that's what's tearing the family apart as well. And guess what? Greed and money. Greed and money. On another note, another healthy discussions, do the right thing. Do the right thing. Peace and love.